Hey everyone, it is Tuesday, and that means it's another edition of DM Saving Throw. I'm Justin Neidinger. I'm going to be your dungeon master tonight, and with us we have in alphabetical order, starting with Casey.
Hey,
Sorry, that
everybody.
was a poor attempt to saying, here's Casey, he's going to introduce himself.
Hi, everybody. My name's Casey Boyd. I'm playing Byron Bancroft, and I've had food poisoning all day. Yay.
No,
Shouldn't lick raw chicken.
Right?
probably not.
I feel terrible.
Hello, howdy. I'm Emily, and I play Maeve, our dragon riding monk. And it should be news to know that I have nothing fun or funny prepared to say. So, hi.
Okay. Hi guys, I'm Rob. I'm playing Casper, your friendly orc paladin. I'm ready to kill a red dragon, and I also just learned that Twitch does not like the term "send nudes." Send nudes is a explicit
Wait, it
message.
didn't block
What if you
at all. Is that a
did you
problem?
spell it N-E-W-D?
No.
N-O-O-D?
Yeah, he said it's got to be nudes like the noodle shop.
But what does
There
it
you go.
say about me that it did not hide you saying send nudes at all in my chat?
Oh, don't look at her. Don't look at her web history.
I've been searching tiger penises too much.
We're also
Wow.
Me too. We're also missing our healer this session, so this is going to be a bloodbath, everyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you're here for the end of campaign 1 and the start of campaign 2. As always, we're playing D&D 5e with few homebrew rules added into the mix. Until they turn it off, we're going to be using the D&D Beyond extension, which will be on the left-hand side. I think it's still there. It's still there, right?
Yeah, but I'm not sure it actually functions properly.
Yeah.
No. Well,
I think
we've got an
every 30
extension
seconds we'll announce
pretending
our
to
hit
be it.
points.
Yeah.
Lastly, in the middle is all the sweet, sweet goodness that is Tailspire. This is their newest pack that they dropped. It's Lava Cavern or Cavern Lava or something like that. It's awesome and it's super fun to play with. Yeah. We are not sponsored by them, but we really, really love their product. And if you are playing this game not in the same room or in the same room with Fancy TV, you should have this product. It's super awesome. Anybody have any questions before we do the recap?
Nope.
Okay. The group last week finally left the stupid little bunny village after finding out that there were 0 books in that library. From there, the crew headed back towards the volcano, and as they did, old Eagle Eyes herself, Maeve, spotted a young red dragon flying out of the top. As they continued on, they ran into a Haragon that was casting magic on 2 wyverns. Byron, being as sneaky as always, changed his look so he himself looked like a Haragon, and then drowned that little bastard bunny in the river. Finally, I mean, he's got a thing about killing bunnies. He threw a bunny into a bag of holding, or a circle of holding, and then he drowned one in a river.
No, that was a wyvern that I threw in
But it was shaped like a bunny when you did it.
Oh, yeah. True.
So,
Fair enough.
Finally, the adventurers made it to the volcano and found a path inside. And it's here that they took a little nap to avoid exhaustion from the heat. And we ended as the group was heading out into the cavern. Last week, we gave Matius, I'm sorry I'm pronouncing it wrong. I did see you in chat, but we gave inspiration. So,
Matus Dax 12.
During this session, if you want to give me inspiration or if you want to give me advantage or disadvantage, you can do that at any time when I'm rolling, or you can give the PCs advantage whenever they're rolling. This week, Rob is going to be giving out the inspiration, so keep being awesome in chat. Lastly, next week we may do something a little bit different. As I will be not here. Gotta do some work stuff. Gotta keep the world eating pizza. So
Yeah, tell them where you'll. Oh God. We were thoroughly researching it at work today.
If anybody else out there is a pizza person, you will be at the Pizza Expo. Let me know. I will say hello to you. For those of you who don't know, it's a thing in Vegas where it's a whole bunch of pizza for 3 days. So
I could tell you so many things about it now.
Yeah,
From
that's amazing.
at work today.
Are you
So-
there to make pizza or just taste it?
I will just be there tasting pizza
For work?
for work. My job is eating pizza.
Yeah.
Just so you're. I mean, I don't get this round eating. Just
For not
regular
put my
stuff.
time in.
Yeah, I put in that work. All right.
For some, it's
So-
drive. For other,
Yeah, I mean, God. So, you guys finished up a short rest in Byron's climate-controlled tiny hut. It was 2 degrees too cold for Casper's once. However, you guys got a chance to heal up if you needed it, Maeve, and everybody else just got a chance to chill out. And you guys are headed out into the cavern proper. At least that's what you said last time. For anybody who wants to know what this cavern looks like, if you join our Discord, it is in, where did I put that at? I put it into Tavern Chat. If you go into our Discord, which can be found underneath the links in this, or if you're listening to our podcast or you're on YouTube, you can find it underneath there as well. But it is in Tavern Chat, and you can see what this cavern looks like. So you guys are on the bottom of the map. It's where it says entrance. You also noticed that over a little bit to the left, there were some Cyclops over there just doing their thing. And you were trying to figure out what you wanted to do. I have rambled enough. It's up to you guys.
We're ninjas who covered ourselves in mud. What Cyclops is gonna see that?
Yeah.
I have Tailspire map questions.
Okay.
Namely, what's the deal with our board, with where we are right now?
So this is a placeholder map
Okay.
for...
Okay.
Yep.
For when we decide where we're actually going.
Or when we get attacked.
Okay.
Yep,
I
that
was
too.
like, where are we supposed to go on here? I don't understand.
Think so. We were going to go avoid the Cyclopses and just go for the castle.
yeah. According to the map, south is up. So
Yes,
we're gonna head.
Correct. I apologize. I am stupid. I went to culinary school, guys. You got to give me a break. So I wasn't thinking when I made the map, and I made the map upside down. So it is actually
Perfect.
south is up.
Yeah.
I will
so
just be saying up or down
Yep, that's perfect.
the map you gave us.
so then it would be southwest hugs the mountains.
Okay.
Well, no, that does not work for me, Casey. I am geographically incompetent.
You guys are going up, right?
Yes, thank you.
Yes. We're gonna take the blue road up and then turn down.
For
Yeah.
We turned down for what? Nothing.
Turn down for sorry. Yeah. So I think we try to keep into the mountains and try to climb up that plateau maybe.
Okay.
So
With the Cyclops, if possible.
so the Cyclopses are just shambling around. They're just
They're over there doing something near those stalagmites.
so they're
Yeah.
doing something.
Wait,
Yep.
wait, yeah. Doing something. Can you clarify that, please?
Yeah. You can see they're hitting the stalagmites for some reason. You're too far away to know why.
That doesn't seem like something we need to care about. Right?
What were the rules for the heat? You said there was like mechanics.
There were no rules for the heat.
There certainly is rules for you.
No.
Constitution save every once in a while. I just can't remember when.
So it's going to be roughly an hour in game time, and then
That's
if you fail it, you get 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh yeah. We're gonna do great with this.
Byron and Maeve fully expect Casper to just like lift one of them in each arm, like you have 2 babies, one on each of your hips, and
Could do
carry
that.
us around for when we do our saving throws.
I could do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Does our mud help us at all with those saving throws?
No, this
No?
isn't. No, this isn't Predator.
But it helps us with like camouflage and stealthing, right?
Sure, I'll say it can help a little bit.
No, it doesn't help with that either. You guys just cover yourselves in mud for nothing.
You guys look
That's
foolish.
neat. Okay, so let's go.
Okay,
I think
so-
we're avoiding the Cyclopses. Oh, did Athena? Okay, so
We had sent Athena in.
Athena saw stuff.
Okay. The
She
note
should be
says-
back with us now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just saw the like Cyclops moving around, and that there was the castle where the castle is, and it's
Yep.
enormous.
How far
Yep.
can Athena go?
100 feet
12
from me.
feet.
How high up is the top of the volcano?
Oh, half a mile apparently.
Yeah, so you guys are under the ground. This is up real high. This cavern is very, very tall.
Remember, it's like miles and miles. It's like 5 miles across, I think, is what you. Had
So
And
if you well, let me know what you guys are gonna do, and then I'll talk.
I think
can Athena give us advanced warning when the dragon's coming down? If it does, can she like fly
yeah.
around and then tell us?
yeah, of course.
Okay.
I can try to have her perch somewhere and sit motionlessly. You know, I don't know if that's the right term. Motionless on like a, you know, wall embankment or a stone somewhere.
And, correct me if I'm
Yeah,
wrong.
there's definitely that.
But our plan is to go lure this dragon into the castle.
I think first it's to just explore the castle, maybe
Okay,
steal
fair.
everything it owns first,
Oh, my favorite.
and then yeah, for the loot goblins out there, and then see if it transforms into a person, maybe. In game, we would have no reason to think it would do that. But so we're going right up along the wall. I don't think we're going into the main area a lot at all.
We-
Give me a perception check, all of you.
Ugh, 9.
19.
19.
23.
Okay. So with a 19 and a 23, you guys look up and you hear the noise of a snarl, and in the distance above the castle, you see the red dragon is flapping its wings as it's coming down, and on its back is a fire giant.
What?
But here's the thing. So the fire giant is sitting on the dragon's back, and you can see that it's struggling because it's not an ancient dragon. It is it's a juvenile dragon, and there are two, not mechanical, but almost why can't I think? I'm blanking on the word for. Anyway, they're like mechanical. How about that? But they are holding onto its shoulders, helping to lower the burden as this dragon comes down from the sky to land on the castle.
Holding. Wait.
I'm
So-
really interested in the word. Forgive
I
me,
would
'cause
like.
don't know.
So
I would
look,
like that
dragon-
statement.
Dragon here. You see where my hand's at?
Yeah.
Guy on top.
Sure.
Other dragons holding on to help lower the weight.
Oh, like
Constructs?
mechanical kind of.
Constructs.
dragon?
There you go. Thank you. Constructs. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
So there's a big dragon. There's a giant on the dragon, and then two
Mhm.
giant, tiny dragons on the giant.
Yeah.
Construct dragons.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
It's dragons
they
on
look-
dragons on dragons.
That is as
Sentient
ridiculous
is
as
construct
As it
dragons.
sounds. What's that, Maeve?
Do the construct dragons look sentient?
With a 9, you don't know.
God.
How about with a 23?
With a 23, you don't know either. They're too far
I
away.
don't know how you would know that.
Ah, yes, I can see the glimmer in their eye.
You see them. You see them
I
reading.
see, like,
They're reading Tolstoy.
Yeah. Okay.
Dear God.
oh god.
So I think
They're
we would
coming
just.
down to the castle.
Yep.
So how fast?
Relatively fast.
Okay.
Like it's not alarming you that they're coming your way, but it is. It is coming down pretty fast.
Question. When Maeve saw the juvenile dragon before we went into the volcano,
Mm-hmm.
there was no fire giant on it, correct?
Nope.
Where did this thing come from?
Well, when
That
a
was
mommy
that
giant
was
and a daddy giant fall in
rhetorical
love.
question. It was a rhetorical question. It was a rhetorical.
Let's hide until it lands.
Okay. I think Myron would just lay down.
Can we like
Okay.
hide and watch what happens when it lands?
Sure. Yeah.
And we're
You
covered
guys
in mud,
are-
so
Yeah, you guys are sitting over there watching this dragon descend. You see that it lands very nimbly on top of the castle that is in the distance, and the fire giant gets off, and as it does, the red dragon jumps up and sits on top of the dragon, almost like a bird on a roof.
Kind of like how it looks in the picture of the map that you provided.
Yep, kind of like that, except for instead of being on the side, it would be up on the top of the roof.
Oh, that red roof part. Okay.
If it wasn't said, by the way, we're referencing the map on our Discord server in Tavern Chat. I don't know if we said that yet.
We did. Yep.
We did.
Okay.
But that's it's good. It's good to
no,
know.
that's perfectly on Rob brand.
Beware, the demon has entered the gaming.
Why do I even try? I don't know. Okay. Cool. So, okay. Do the Cyclopses react at all to this?
Ooh.
Yeah, with the 23, you see as the dragon starts to come down, the Cyclops stop what they're doing and look up at the dragon coming down. And as the dragon finally lands, they turn back and go back to what they're doing.
Okay. So, did it seem like the fire giant was in charge or potentially wearing a collar?
It's too far away
Okay.
to really be able to notice that.
Then I guess we need to get a move on now that they're down and stooped. Let's move in towards the castle.
How complex are those ruins on the map? Are they literally just hollowed out buildings, or are they like
The ones that are to the up from you,
Yeah.
To the
Yep.
Okay.
right from us.
you can't really tell, but just so it would just be just buildings that were there previously that have been smashed. It's nothing super crazy.
so
But, like,
do
super
they
to
provide
rebel.
cover?
Yeah, they would provide cover.
Do they look like there would be any loot in them?
Maybe.
So
Listen,
I think our best bet is to just continue heading south, upwards towards the ruins and get into that. So what do we need to do for that?
Okay. So as you, well, we got to figure out how fast you're traveling, because that's going to tell if I need to have you guys roll for exhaustion or not. If you travel faster, your odds of being spotted are more. If you travel slower, your odds of exhaustion are more. So
Yeah, I think we were trying to stay stealth because we didn't want to fight half the cave.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to need a group stealth roll.
Okay. I hope people pick up the slack. Dear God, that's the wrong roll.
Starting out strong.
What is it for disadvantage? Alt?
Control.
I rolled a 0.
I rolled a 23.
Okay.
And I rolled an 11.
Okay. So you guys are moving. You can't even tell that Maeve's there. She's so blended into the wall. Byron, you're doing a pretty good job. You didn't want them to cover your cloak or whatever you got on your back, and people can still see you. And Casper is moving, and he stubs his toe and just lets out like a real loud.
He's like, he covers his mouth, but a little bit of the scream gets out. I imagine it echoes a little bit.
Okay. So you guys move over. You guys are moving slow, but you did come to a wall, and this wall is it's a cliff. It's about 150 feet tall.
Cliff.
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
this
so it's
this
not
little like
slanted.
plateau area.
Yes, that
That's
is to
yeah.
the right or the west if we're keeping track in school terms.
So we can't skip this area.
You can climb that.
I don't know if we can. I
don't know
might
if
be able to.
you
No,
can.
we're an athletic group of people, kind of. I don't know about Byron. But...
So I'm thinking I'm more of a talker, but Maeve, she's not even wearing shoes on this stuff. Like, she obviously is good here. Like, she could just like sprint up the wall.
And I have rope.
I mean, Byron, you could probably hang on to my back while I climb.
I'd love that.
It'll probably be really slippery.
Like a
I'll be
baby
honest.
koala.
This place is really hot.
I mean, if it wasn't before I got on your back, it definitely will be after.
I know. I mean, two bodies right next to each other generate an enormous amount of heat. So,
It's the friction.
well, there won't be much. Well,
No,
anyway.
plenty of lube.
Exactly. Well, I don't.
Sweat,
that.
sorry.
Yeah.
Moisture,
yeah,
is that the
I
right?
can carry you on my back, no problem. How much do you weigh? I mean, you're like a wet noodle.
Byron's actually kind of thin. I think he's about 170.
Okay. I have 400 pounds of carry weight left before I'm encumbered, so.
Yeah, I basically
think I'm
weigh
okay.
nothing compared to you. Yeah, I'm
Right.
like 200 pounds for all of it. So
All right, I'll carry you. Maeve, are you good?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. Casper just crouches down a little bit and taps his shoulders while facing away from Byron.
Okay. So you guys are headed over and you're getting ready to climb up this, we'll just say it's here. Let's move you guys over to where it is. All right, getting you moved over to the spot about where you're probably at. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. Might not be climbing right there. You can figure out where you want to climb on here.
Now,
the area
This
that's
is the
not alight with lava.
Okay, so move you guys to where you think. We'll put you over here. How about this?
No, I think we should climb like the wall that's covered in lava. I think that's what I think.
could one make the argument that climbing this cliff could be considered a feat of acrobatics?
Don't
if
you
one is stylishly climbing.
I was gonna say, don't you have a way of?
like? Can't you
like-
just run up the wall?
I don't know if
Not yet.
I have that yet. Yeah,
Let's
I
don't
don't
have
think...
that yet.
I mean, we're level 8. What did she get it at 10?
I don't
I'll
know.
open it up while you consider my acrobatics request.
All right, you can consider that. But in the meantime, because somebody decided to yell, you hear the rush of wind as wings start flapping in your direction.
Awesome.
Okay. Byron, hide us.
How?
Quick.
Like, I've already got us covered in mud. I don't have a hide camouflage.
Why not?
I did not take that terrain spell.
Well,
Let
get ready to
me
fight a
look.
dragon,
Let me
folks.
see if I, for some reason,
what does Athena see? Athena's in a watch point, right?
yes, she is. I did not take what is it called, hypnotic terrain, or
Oh, that's a good one.
What does Athena see? Does she see the dragon coming over to us?
technically
If
I don't know because I'm not in her body right now. I could
Oh,
wait.
she can't like warn you.
She could. I think she could send telepathic messages to me, but I have to connect with her.
You know what I love?
What's that?
I love the fact that you guys are so close to that wall. If you could just scroll back a little bit,
Oh God.
we can have a little bit more exposition.
I can
Oh
see it.
boy, this is
Yeah,
fun.
and I don't.
Wait, we're fighting the
like
dragon now?
I think this answers my question about the sentience of the mechanical dragons.
Who
Just
is
looking at
ready
this map.
for
Also,
campaign 2.
I can climb vertical surfaces without falling at 9th level, so I am a level short of your stupid cliff, Justin.
Oh, you're
She
too
says
small for
very
this ride.
nicely. Not if I use acrobatics.
Okay. So do we? You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. So I'm sorry. When I hear the wings flapping, aside from berating Byron, I would like to. No, you know what? Never mind.
Wait, can I direct Rob's attention to chat, please? Please, 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 please.
So
My wife, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Nothing. I'm not doing anything. Sorry.
okay. So you guys are standing there bickering over if you can use acrobatics to climb up this
No,
wall.
we'd like to hide up against the cliff in the hopes that, like, based on where the dragon is positioned, it won't see us.
Sure. You give me a
No?
give me a hide roll. Give me a sneaky sneak.
A stealth roll.
Yep.
I
What'd you get?
rolled
Are
a
you-
natural 1 for an 8.
So you guys look over, and just like in Emperor's New Groove, Maeve is standing next to the wall. And she's like,
carry over. No.
And you hear from above you a snarl. It's like, I don't know if that picked up past my noise gate,
That was
but
good. That was good.
Sounded sure like a snarl.
you look up, and there is a giant dragon, red dragon, staring down at you. And the voice that comes from this dragon sounds like two rocks being ground together.
In Draconic?
Is it in common?
It's in
know
common.
Oh my god.
God,
It's-
you learn languages and it just doesn't pay off at all in this
It's
game.
You don't make any friends.
Dra-
Be common anyway.
Dracommon. It's like Spanglish. But it looks down at you. Its claws are over the side, and it says, "The voices tell me you're here to stop the mending. That is a foolish thing to do, mortals. You shall not get the chance to disturb my master while he's at the forge. Emily just quit."
Oh no! Oh no!
She's
Our
back.
interface. Oh,
So sorry.
All right.
Nope.
"You shall not get the chance to disturb my master while he's at the forge. Once he's done, we will tear this world world from the very fabric of its making." He starts to claw at his head, almost like he's trying to get the voices to stop. And as he does that, there's two dragons that they almost look like they're made out of more stone and fire than of flesh. They fly down not next to it, probably about 40, 50 feet apart. These are the same dragons that you saw holding the giant as it came into the cavern.
Does this dragon have a collar on?
Give me a perception check.
Better be better than my stealth roll. 21!
Ooh.
21. Yeah, you see that this dragon is wearing a collar. This is a much bigger collar, but it is wearing a collar.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but Nyx showed Byron how to unlock those collars, correct?
Yep, Byron unlocked him.
What skill did that take? And follow-up question for the DM.
Yep.
What skill has Maeve been using to climb on the back of dragons and hold on?
It's a class thing, right? Because you use your wings of
Like-
winginess.
Well, when I need to get high enough to get on them, yes.
So if I were
And
to
hanging
so,
on is just my badass
Athletics
dexterity.
is what you do to
Yeah, it's
hold
just-
on to something.
It's a grapple essentially.
okay.
So you're asking about the collar. The collar was, I did an Arcana, and then it was, I believe, a sleight of hand. But the Arcana was to see how the collar works, and the sleight of hand was to break it out. So now that you know how the collar works, it would be a sleight of hand.
Okay.
So is that for everyone or just Byron? Could anyone attempt that? Or is Byron the only one that knows how to do it?
I mean, he's the only one that succeeded in it.
Presumably, we all watched it, so
Yeah, I mean, I'd say that you can all try to do that.
I think Byron and Maeve might have the same sleight of hand. So if it doesn't work for Byron, she can.
Can
always...
I really quickly cast a spell on Maeve?
We are doing not inspiration. We're doing initiative. So on your turn, you can. So let me get some inspiration.
Sure.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
No, oh god. I didn't even reckon. Can I get some initiative? How about that?
There
we
you
don't
go.
even get a chance to talk to the dragon.
Yeah, no, the dragon got to talk to us. Justin learned a long.
You want to try to talk to it?
Justin learned a long
Kinda.
time ago that if he does his exposition, Casper's just gonna throw a spear at it. So.
Didn't, but I really appreciate how the dragon told us all the plans. Though. That was great.
How else would you like me to get plot devices into this story, sir?
I would like to talk to it briefly.
Okay, but give me your initiative first. Byron.
Oh, I rolled an 8.
8. This is gonna go well. Casper.
Yeah.
I rolled a 16.
16. Maeve.
15.
Nix. No. 0. Okay.
Joke. Thanks, DM. Appreciate it.
All right, these guys didn't do much better, so we're gonna start. I'll let you say something real quick, Maeve. You got about 10 seconds worth of exposition here before it tries to eat your face off.
You said it looked like he was like struggling against the collar.
No, above. It's like
make that up in my head.
Well, so he was slapping at his head, but almost like there was voices in his head.
Okay. Dang it! Nyx is the one who knows the spell how to stop the. You kidding me?
What was the spell? I
Decurse.
wanted to ask that.
Remove curse.
Oh.
I'm not prepared for this. So much pressure. Excuse me, Your Eminence. I see you might have some stuff going on in your head, and that collar, is that on you by choice?
I shall kill you now.
it looks at you, and it says.
She says this in Draconic, by the way, in the hopes that might make it more convincing.
Does anybody else speak Draconic? Okay, so you can hear it as it starts speaking back in Draconic, and it says, "Puny mortal, I will tear your arms off and beat that one over there with your arms." And he points to Casper.
Oh
Why
my
are
god.
none of your dragons
Her
even
arms won't
remotely
hold up.
agreeable, Justin?
I really love
He's a
how
red
Casey,
dragon.
Casey and I started shaking our heads when they started talking at
Listen.
the exact same time.
There's nothing wrong with a last-ditch effort.
Huh?
It wasn't
No.
a bad idea. It's just
I'm just
Hey.
saying
Let's try it.
this collar you have, we actually know how to remove it if it is bothering your neck and all. We're happy to oblige and help for one so great as you.
He lets out a guttural laugh and he goes, "You think this collar is actually controlling me?" And he jumps down to try to kill you all. Well, he doesn't jump down. Technically, Dragon B attacks first.
I like that it isn't bad enough that we're fighting a dragon. We have to add in other dragons in addition to this.
Blame D&D Beyond.
Can we invite a guest star
How
from
is this-
chat to come join us this episode,
D&D
please?
Beyond's
A
fault.
portal opens and
Anyone-
Sor falls
anyone-
out.
Have a character they
He's
want
like-
to throw
he's
together
like-
in like 5 seconds and join us this round? Anyone? We need a guest star. Why didn't we plan for a guest
Need
star?
the band from the Titanic to start playing right now.
Together a
Sor
character for us.
jumps in and is like, "Oh no, I'm flammable!" And then all of a sudden,
It's
he
immediately.
jumps back out.
I'm here, guys. Just gets
All right, so this dragon swoops down. Oh, let me get some battle-y music here.
It's this person to throw together a level 8 character. You're in.
And if you
Join
guys donate $100, you can get in our campaign.
I don't think we need them to donate money for this one since we are, how do you say, screwed.
We have to get the monetization somehow. Come on.
All right. So this dragon abomination swoops down and it tries to bite Byron. Starting off strong, that is a 7 as it goes to bite you.
Just a bit
And-
outside.
Casper, it's your turn.
All right. I touch Maeve. I use enhance ability.
Byron gets slightly jealous.
Yeah, sorry, she
Slightly.
can fly. So, I use Cat's Grace on you, Maeve. You have advantage on dexterity checks. It also doesn't take damage from falling 20 feet or less if it isn't incapacitated. I don't think that was a concern for you, but Casper kind of like grabs your forearm really quick. He's already looking at the dragon over by Byron, but a flash of light goes from his palm and goes into your skin, and you can feel yourself becoming lighter on your feet, almost as if like some kind of you're filled with air. And he says, "You know what you have to do. Go."
I really don't know what I have.
Well, God bless. And then he moves over to Byron.
Wow.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Oops, I got the wrong thing up. So, Maeve, it's your turn.
Okay, before I take my turn,
Mhm.
do we think there's any benefit, even if he's the one using the collar to control others, to get this collar off of him? Are there collars on the gray dragons?
No, there are not.
Okay, because they suck and
They're mechanical though,
I'm
so
dumb.
aren't they?
Yeah, they're like think
like
of them as golems, like dragon golems.
Okay. Do we see any benefit to this, or are we just gonna try and fight it?
Byron thinks this is Wormraw, so he's fucking killing this thing.
Fuck me.
I mean, that's one
Go for the
approach.
collar.
Maeve, put your pants back on. It's a dragon.
You know this. Maeve gets all hot and bothered for dragons. I
Yeah.
guess Maeve is going to.
Tiamat is her
How-
co-pilot.
Would it take more than one turn to climb the cliff?
Do you have enough climb speed? Let's see here.
My climb speed is 45.
So it'll get you 31 feet to the top, 38 feet to the little dragon there, guy. So yes, the answer is you can get up there in one turn.
This feels like a very poor decision.
It does. Are
And
you
I
carrying a
really like
sign that
this
says
character.
lunch?
I really like this character. Ah!
This character
No,
probably
it's
should
more
have
stuff
more.
on the little dragons, though. You know what I mean? So here's. How
Maybe-
do I know how much I can carry? Also,
Maybe
Yes,
next time
Casey,
you'll
tell me what to do.
take a tough feat next time.
Casey, you're the one who told me not to take any feats this last level up. Okay, you only have yourself to blame for this.
I made a suggestion based on your conversation.
And do I know how much I can carry? How do I?
What are you trying to carry?
I'm wondering if I can carry Byron up, so we can get
What's your
closer to the red
strength?
dragon.
Byron
What's your-
smacks your hand away. Get off me.
My
What's-
strength
what-
is not great.
Oh, then
so
the answer is
never
no.
mind.
I mean, you can try. You can try it. I mean, you're 100% allowed to try a strength check.
She's gonna look over Byron and say, "Do we want to get closer to this demon, or wait for him to come to us?
Let's wait for it to come to us.
I just don't want him to stand up there.
You
while
won't
we
have to. It
waste
can
ourselves."
fly.
Huh?
Yes,
It won't have to come to us. It can fly. It's gonna stay.
I'm gonna start. I'll see what other people do. I'm gonna start by coming over here and just going for this dragon. Okay, we're doing our attacks. We're doing a double whammy. One with the Spear of Cruelty, which is does a 13 hit,
A 13 does not hit.
and another with my quarterstaff. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit.
Great.
Does
So
19
that
do it for you?
damage, it doesn't roll on our thing. That damage is 11.
11. Okay.
And I don't want to waste a key point on this thing yet until I see how quick we can get to it.
We've gathered together very, very well. This is perfect.
Yeah, we're so great.
Nice conal form.
I am going to. I forgot. I'm not a stupid monk. I mean rogue. I am a monk. I'm not a rogue. I'm done.
You are a stupid monk.
Yes, you are done.
Monk, you're not a stupid rogue.
All right. So, all right. Let's make sure I'm not cheating here. All right, so Maeve's done. You stab this thing, and as you stab it, you see bits and pieces of stone shoot off as a red viscous lava substance starts to drip out of this golem dragon. Unfortunately, we're gonna have a little bit of a breath weapon attack here. As let's see here, it's what 57 degrees or something like that. What's the?
What is there something else that's attacking us that I don't see?
No. Oh, sorry.
Oh, there we go.
The dragon swoops down off the cliff, and as it does, you can feel the heat of its breath as it charges up its breath weapon. And it is a 30-foot cone, and I believe we said it's like 30. It doesn't matter. It gets you all. Gets everybody.
53.
I range, you poop head.
So you see this flame curl up the side of its mouth as it lifts its head back and almost spits fire at you. I am going to need a dexterity saving throw just to keep you guys honest. It's 17 is what you need to beat.
Do we have advantage because we're close to Rab to cast?
No, you get +4 to what you roll though.
Do I have advantage because it's a dex saving throw though? Or is it only on...
No,
Yes,
you have
only checks.
you might have proficiency, but so with
from
a
my
Does not matter,
4,
yes.
I got a 13.
Okay.
wow. I got a 10.
I got, with the +4 from Rob, I got a 25.
Hold on, I'm getting more d6s. 25 is good. You got to be a 17. So, who passed and who failed?
Maeve passed. We failed.
Okay, so we're gonna roll all these dice.
Byron is slightly on the back of Casper's back. He's like, "You're so sweaty."
20. All right, give me some banner while I count.
Banter?
Yeah.
Banter, yeah.
How about don't fucking kill us, you asshole?
Man.
How about balance your fights better? Is it roast or banter? It's supposed to...
Okay, so I know you said don't kill us. Does anybody only have 59 hit points?
Me,
Make
but I saved.
Okay, so you get half of that. So you're gonna do what's that? 29 hit points.
Okay.
So this fire crackles across, and somebody asked if Byron needed inspiration. Mattias.
I mean, I could
Mateus.
probably roll better with that.
Byron will save potentially. So
I think he's assuming you're squishier than Casper, which is why it could help.
that's true.
I
I'm
mean-
healing myself next turn. So
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Go for it.
I
I'm
can
blessed.
try and utilize
use.
it.
Mateus!
22. Yeah.
Woo!
Ah,
Good call.
bless.
I like it. So that means you get 29 hit points of damage as
Okay.
this dragon swoops down and unleashes its breath weapon. Byron, you feel this intense flame wash over you as it's now your turn.
Awesome. I'm gonna turn and just be like, "Ow, you fucking asshole!" and just wisdom 16 saving throw.
Wisdom
I love that
16
spell.
saving throw.
Yeah.
Nyx is gonna come back and have no party.
I'm going to attempt to turn him into a fire snail.
So 17 on the wisdom.
And
I
this-
am not going to do that. I will then pour the poison onto the high bosk revolver.
Okay.
And
smart.
then escape over to here.
Also, I didn't say this. I apologize. When this fire washed over you, it actually melted the dragon that was behind you.
What a loser!
Yep.
God. Jeez.
All right, so distance wise, I think we're gonna go over here.
Okay.
I will
All right.
reposition myself. That is failed action for a big spell, and that is movement and bonus. I am out of shit to do, so
Okay. You are out of shit to do. So, here. Here. All right. So this this adorable little monster comes flying down over the top and lands next to you, Casper. And as it lands, it lets out just this really, really cute, and then it tries to bite you in the face.
I wish I could have one as a pet.
That is a 23 to
Oh my
hit.
god! Yeah, that hits.
All right. It is
Why do I bother?
7 damage.
Okay.
And that is its turn. And now we are top of the order. The dragon, the little golem dragon that's dead. That was his turn. So it is now Casper's turn.
What did I? Sorry, I need to make concentration checks. So it did. There's no way I could save, right? It did 50 damage to me.
It's
There's no way I
50,
can save
59
right?
damage. Yes,
Unless
correct.
you had inspiration, you could have used,
No.
but
Okay. Then I don't worry about it. The spell on Maeve wears off.
Okay.
Casper is going to take his hand and kind of. I mean, his back is completely roasted. He's definitely getting some burn scars after this. But he takes one hand and puts it over one of the fires that's still on his body, and he grimaces, and he will use lay on hands for 39 hit points.
Okay.
Saving one left, and he's going to move over to the dragon. Taking attack of opportunity if
Yep.
that guy so chooses.
I rolled an 11, so he does not hit you.
And then he's going to so he does that, and he psychs himself up for a second. He's like, and he turns and he like gets on his haunches and looks at this giant dragon above him, and he screams, and he'll charge at the dragon.
I don't think
He's got plans for his next turn. A first for the campaign if he survives till his next turn. So, Justin,
Okay.
if that means anything to you. Do you want to see something new?
All right. So kill
Kill me.
Casper.
That's how it works. Okay. Yep.
Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
Maeve, it's your turn.
Okay. So if hypothetically, I were to come stand over here and do a 5-foot wide breath weapon in this direction, it would not hit Casper, correct?
Correct. We can make it so that it.
Wide line.
Yeah.
You
it
can
was
also
just,
angle it upwards too.
yep.
So.
Oh, that's true. That's true. So she's gonna come over here.
Okay.
thanks for standing next to me.
Wait, is that okay?
So with just not to, since you're the newest player, with characters that have breath weapons, right? they're usually going to have a recharge. And what that means is on their turn, you roll a die to see if they get that attack back. Because it is a cone, the idea would be not to hold hands with somebody else.
Nope. Fine.
So-
Wait. Where was I? Right here?
Sure.
Wait, why is this? One sec. I need to re-angle my thing to measure this better.
Yep. You can get over to where you're trying to get to. Just, I would probably
Here,
not run right past.
It keeps messing with me because of the stalagmites.
Perfect. You run far enough away that you don't get an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay. So I come over here.
Yep.
Now, Maeve is gonna look at him and be like, listen, I love dragons, but I love my family and friends more. And she is going to let loose her breath of the dragon with cold damage.
Okay.
And he needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Which
Dexterity saving throw. I rolled a 4. So it doesn't matter what his bonus is. He rolled a 4.
Failure. 4 cold damage. Because I rolled very poorly.
So you run. Does it literally comes out of your mouth, right? Like the
Yeah. And I chose to do it in a 30-foot line that's 5 feet wide.
Okay.
But yeah, it's an exhalation of draconic energy. In a 30-foot line that's 5 feet wide, and I chose cold damage for that one.
So you come running over and you do a Skyrim dragon shout, but when you do, it doesn't get quite the hold on this dragon that you want it to, but it does seem like you did more damage than you would have if it was just normal damage. And the dragon just looks over its shoulder at you and laughs.
And then I am going to use a key point as my bonus action and take patient defense.
Okay. Good call.
Thank you.
Young red dragon's turn, and it is going to attack Casper because Casper is in front of it. It gets...
I believe in you.
All right. So the yellow die is
going.
going to be my bite, and the other dice are... Oh, I'm going to roll to see if my breath weapon works again. Great. And let's see here. We got... Oh, not very good. We got a 17 for the bite, a 16 for the first claw, and a 29 for the second claw.
I feel like that was almost a crit. And I appreciate that. The last one hits. He deflects both of them. Sparks start flying off of his shield. If it was a regular shield, it'd be torn, shredded into steel, but it's magical, so it only gets a few dents. Its head snaps down at you, and as it does, that's when the cold spell hits it, causing its head to move just a little bit. And then its first claw comes up, and as you said, you bring your shield up to hit it. And as you bring your shield up with your left arm, its other claw comes down and catches you in the chest for, sorry, I gotta do some math there, 13 points of damage. As it just tears across your armor. Byron, it's your turn.
Byron sends in Athena for the help action with her swoop, and he is going to raise up the high boss, having poured the entire potent injury poison onto his thing, which is 5 pieces of ammunition, and he's fucking terrified, so he's pulling both triggers at the same time.
Okay, give me your attack.
21.
That is going to hit. Good thing you got the help action.
Yeah. So 18 points of piercing damage from the bolts.
Okay.
And then the wyvern poison is going to...
I love how it just racks up and up and up.
So, yeah, I mean it's a cool little weapon, right? It's a
cool weapon, but then when you
of our group.
when you add in the 37 points of wyvern poison that is going to just seep into his body from that potent poison.
Yeah. So you run back after you as you're running across, you're like pouring the poison into this gun, and you see it hit Casper, and you snap it shut and just shoot both all five. It's 5, right? All 5 bolts.
It's 6 bolts, but only 5 are covered in poison.
Okay, so you shoot all 6 bolts into this dragon, and it lets out this terrible roar that shakes you to your core as you just did, what was that, 50, 60 points of damage?
That was my big gun.
It was good. He's still not bleeding yet, but it did a lot of damage to him.
He kind of just looks over and he's just like, okay, Maeve, let's see how well you could do with this. And he's going to cast Healing Word on her as a bonus action at 2nd level. And that's the end of his turn.
Okay, I'm fine.
Okay.
I mean,
so
she technically has less hit points than you.
Really?
This other
Yeah.
dragon
Okay.
runs over here, and
Hey.
as it gets close, you see these little fires in its jaws as it unleashes its breath weapon. So I
Jesus
need
Christ.
from you a
On who?
dexterity saving throw. Just
19.
so you're aware, you got a 19. That beats the 11. So the fire comes out, and you turn your shield in time, and it just swooshes up on top of it, and that is this golem dragon's turn. We are at the top of the order, which means Casper,
All right.
you are good to go.
All right. I haven't used it yet
Okay.
because I thought it might be controversial, but I'm using it now. So Casper, like, he turns and he gets a shield up, and the breath weapon from the golem just splashes over and around himself, and he waits. A moment passes while he's still in that stance, and he turns towards the red dragon, and he is just in full orc mode. His all of the veins and arteries in his neck and face are bulging. His teeth are bigger. He's completely primal, and he just roars at the red dragon. I'm using my menacing feat.
Ooh.
I haven't used that yet.
Okay.
This entire campaign, when you take the attack action on your turn, you replace one attack with an attempt to demoralize. Fuck! It says one humanoid. God damn it!
It looks in and she goes,
No.
So just
That's
just to make sure,
sad.
you took a nagging feat. That's what you did.
I did kind of for my intimidation checks. God, that's so sad.
You're so hot for a dragon. Jeez.
All right,
Maeve,
never mind.
Maeve runs away.
Never mind. If it was a human in disguise, I would have feared him.
It's a robot. Spoiler
I'm
alert.
going to attack twice with my longsword.
Okay.
Well, that's a nice follow-up. A crit
Yeah.
on my attack
awesome.
with my longsword.
So for those that are new here, you want to tell them how we do our crits for attacks?
And because
Sure.
Emily
So,
always needs it re-explained.
we take, for when we get a crit, we take the max damage from our attack and then add the roll that we did. So I rolled also max damage. So I rolled a 13, so that'd be 26 damage with my longsword.
Damn.
And then I am also 2nd level smiting.
Okay.
So that would we apply the same rule to smiting afterwards as well?
Did you roll a crit for smite?
That's not. You choose to smite after you hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you're critting. Like it's supposed to be badass when you do something when you get a natural 20. So yeah, do the same thing.
Well, instead of trying to, I still scream primally at the dragon, but I followed up with my sword. Some light comes down from the center of the volcano and just embeds itself into my sword as I slam it point first into the dragon's hide. So that is 10 plus 24. So 34 plus whatever my
I have no idea what's happening right now. So
34 plus 26.
Okay, so 34 is the next one.
And you critted your smite as well, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. So
I did in total.
Yeah, I got them both. It's 60 points. So you come over and you hit this thing, and something about what like as you hit it, you were connected instantly with Eldath, and you feel the power pull from her into your sword and rain down on this dragon, and you can see scales just start shooting off in all directions as blood starts to leak from its face. It is now bloodied. That was a great round.
I still have an attack left.
Yeah, okay, it was a great half a round.
He's using extra attack.
All right, 13 to hit for my next.
That does not
I
hit.
imagine
No.
it doesn't. Okay. 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 I'm done.
All right, that was great, and this will be Casper's last round. Maeve.
Maeve is still irate, and she is once again going to breath weapon to start.
Okay.
Because I'm hoping, even though it doesn't have a huge damage roll, I'm hoping that if I do it in cold, it will deliver more damage than planned.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a dex saving throw again.
Dex saving throw, sorry. I rolled a 16 this time.
Oh, it's going to be half damage.
Okay.
It's going to be half of 6. So
Okay.
3 damage.
So the
All
same.
right.
Cold, but she does it in cold.
Yeah. So you see Casper just unleashing ungodly or extra godly amounts of damage, and you're like, me. And you slap this dragon spell out at it, but you can see that the cold is hitting it in the shoulder and almost starting to crawl up his shoulder. The cold damage that it has.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then she's gonna come towards him and use her Spear of Cruelty for her second attack and try to hit it with that.
Okay, and you're gonna get advantage because you have flanking.
Oh. Rat! That's great! That's a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Not a crit 20 though, unfortunately.
Okay.
And my double-handed thing still doesn't roll in the Discord, so it's 14 damage.
Okay. You hit this thing with this cold damage, and then as you run over, it's almost like you're raging. You run and jump and stab with this spear into its back, and a roar unleashes from its mouth. Anything else?
I am once again going to take patient defense. Please,
Okay.
and thank you.
Okay. So you stab at this dragon, and as you do, it snaps its head back to bite at you, and then it's going to use its claws to attack Casper. So let's see here. With the bite, that is an 18.
Cutting words reaction.
Okay. So what's the
I have
minus on
to.
that?
I have to roll. Subtract 7.
Okay, so it's 11. I'm guessing that does not hit you, but
I didn't know what our armor was. I just
the slashes on Casper, they are going to be an advantage because it's flanking with its buddy there. So the first one is a 19, and the second one is also a 19. So you see this head snap back, and as it goes to bite Maeve, Byron just what do you say, Byron?
What do I say to the cutting words?
Yeah.
I reading the rap names. It was biting me. It also has disadvantage anyway. Because I'm
Well,
dodged.
Regardless.
Okay. Well, you
Sorry.
still missed.
Super misses.
I'll just look at it and just say, you're
Just
not
in
half
case
the man your
spell
mother was.
And it goes, "Mrrr." And you obviously hit on its mommy issues. It misses Maeve, and then being distracted by that, it claws twice at Casper and misses. Byron, it's your turn.
Casper's just swirling around. His shield is just like he's spinning so fast. It's like a bulwark just all around his body, 360. He's having a tough time.
Byron.
He's doing great. All right, so
Oh, thanks, man.
I am going to. All right. I am going to bonus action cast Healing Word on
Okay.
Casper. So let me do that.
Okay.
That is 9 hit points because that's all my healing does. And then I'm going to look at the red dragon and cast Vicious Mockery. So wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. I rolled a natural 19.
Okay. I think it just fails altogether. So
Okay.
Byron mutters
sorry.
something underneath his breath. You can't hear him.
Anything else?
I think I'm going to run over here
Okay.
and position myself for potential flanking on this and, damage wise.
Okay. So this golem dragon goes to attack Casper again. I got too many sheets open here. So let's see here. It rears its head back to bite you, Casper. And that is a 23 to hit.
Cutting
That
words.
Okay. How many points is that?
Subtract 7 again.
Nice. So that'll be 16. So that one's not going to hit.
Yeah.
You guys are starting to come together. So this golem dragon goes to bite at Casper, but as he does, you insult its mother again, and it turns back the last second and misses. And now it is top of the round. Casper, it's your turn.
Okay. So do I have flanking on this guy too?
Everybody has flanking. I should have rolled again to attack you, but that's okay.
Cool. Everybody everywhere has flanking.
Yep.
I'm going to.
It's a
attack
human
the
centipede.
Humans.
All right. What's the key for advantage?
Shift.
Shift? Oh, okay. It wasn't
Yeah.
doing it for me. Sorry.
And you did
16 to
heal.
hit.
You did heal for 9, right, Casper?
Yes.
Okay.
16 to hit.
16 does not hit. Wait, you attacked the regular red dragon, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, does not hit.
Wait.
All right.
If he hit, would you do a lot of damage?
What are you asking?
Yes, I would
I
do
give
a lot.
Rod my inspiration.
Oh my god!
Come on, 4.
21 to hit.
Damn
My
it.
first attack for 6 damage, but I'm smiting. So 6 plus something a lot. 6 plus 3, so 9 plus 1. Wow.
10?
Oh my god, 10 whole damage. Holy smokes, that's a lot.
So
of
much
That's a
damage.
waste.
So much.
Okay.
So much
Holy
damage.
Just
sh-
waste my inspiration.
No, you
on
did.
You
not.
did.
You did.
You
not.
did.
You did not.
Yep.
12 to hit the next one.
That one does not hit. Nope.
Fuck. Okay, that's awkward.
Whoever inspiration for next week, I would like to remind you that I sacrificed my inspiration.
Is the
Weak
dragon
fast damage.
Is the dragon
Still alive, yeah.
Yeah, still alive.
appreciate you.
It's,
Just
it's
just
bleeding.
barely
It's
standing.
bloody.
It's almost dead.
I love. All right, I'm done.
Okay, so Casper, it looks like he's going to call down the heavens again, and as he does, he just nicks the end of the dragon's wing, but still does 10 damage. And Maeve, it is now your turn.
Okay. I'm sorry, I was so distracted by all the rap names for Byron being thrown in chat earlier.
Okay.
I did not know what was going on.
Oh,
But
so you can give up your turn.
nope,
and,
that's not happening.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what I have for... We're gonna have to fight a fire giant later, aren't we? Okay. I am just going to do 2 attacks with my Spear of Cruelty, if that's okay. So we got
Do you say if it's
1,
okay? No.
which is for 24 to hit,
That's gonna hit.
and the damages for that are 18.
Okay.
Wait, not 18. It's doing dumb math. It's 13.
13.
It was thinking it was a critical fail, and it's not.
Okay.
And then my second hit is 24.
That hits.
And I was dumb and I forgot to press the roll damages button, so I have to do it manually in here again. And that is 15 damage. So 13
Okay.
and 15, 28 damage with my Spear of Cruelty.
You rear back and shove this spear into its chest, and as you do, pull its heart back out, and it falls to the ground.
Yes!
Damn.
Yeah! Not you, Justin, the dragon.
Dragon lover, everyone. She loves
Yep.
dragons.
She loves them.
Yeah.
I would like to say, in case it hasn't been clear, almost every dragon or wyvern we fought, Maeve has tried to talk to so that she wouldn't have to kill it and try and talk it down. And I am not the one making them all super evil and unreasonable and stubborn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know this was The Sims.
Yes.
All right. Anything else there, Maeve?
No. What does the golem? Does anything happen to that golem dragon when the red dragon dies?
Something's about to happen that dry.
It stands there and it goes. Oh.
But it doesn't like melt or disappear or anything,
No.
right?
Nope.
Nah, I'm done.
Okay. Byron, it is now your turn.
I think Byron's just going to attack it.
Okay. What you gonna do?
Woof. 12.
So a 12 does not hit the golem dragon.
Okay. Just for safety's sake, he's gonna throw out another heal to Maeve.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anything else?
9. No, that's it.
Okay. So, oof. All right. This golem dragon goes to bite at Casper again. And that is a, let me math again. That is a
Cutting words.
19. Okay.
Just to make sure.
Yeah.
It'd be a 4 subtraction.
Okay, so 15 is not going to hit you, Casper. So we are back to the top of the round with Casper.
All right. I attack him twice. Nothing fancy for this mook. 27 to hit
That hits.
for 13 damage.
13 damage. Okay.
And then a 25 to hit for 7 damage.
Okay. Do me a favor. Why don't you tell me how you kill this guy?
So Casper is in the midst of his attention's on the big dragon, and so he's ready to start swinging again. He's just been stabbing the ever-loving fuck out of this guy's under armor, and then Maeve just stabs into it and pulls out its beating heart. Casper takes a second to understand what just happened there, and then he swings, and his momentum, he uses a momentum from swinging to turn this guy, and he cuts into him once, and then swings over his sword, cuts into him on the other side, and his mechanics, his gears go flying, and some lava leaks out.
Okay. You guys thought you were all gonna die.
I mean,
I have a question.
If the answer is, would you have died had you not killed the dragon? Yes, because I rolled a 5 on the breath weapon.
No.
Okay.
As someone whose family has shady dealings, would Maeve know, and if so, what's the answer? How much a dragon heart is worth on the black market?
Give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Or you could try history if you wanted.
Does it even need to be the black
Makes
market?
no difference.
Any
Is the dragon
market.
heart illegal?
Any market,
Nyx
but
is
it
in the
might be-
background. She's like, we could, if you could just maybe give that to me.
Wow. I
Draco
rolled
Lich.
a 1.
You actually,
+0, that's a 1.
you're a little mortified that you just ripped the heart out of this dragon. Because of your teachings, you would never have gone out of your way to know how much a dragon heart is, because you wouldn't want to rip the heart out of one. Now, obviously, you were put in a situation where you didn't have an option, but that would have been in the past. You wouldn't have even wanted to know that was an option. But
Okay.
before you is there are 2 dragon golems, and there is one young red dragon in front of you.
I'm packing the heart into my pack.
I think we'll look around for anything that we can harvest. I doubt there's some random loot.
Can the dragon golems fit into the bag of holding or portable hole?
They're about 8 feet wide.
No.
Dude.
So
You know?
I mean, you
Not
could
be wise to
even
put lava
always-
in with my dead cousin's body.
you could cut them apart and put them in there.
I think that's worth it. We might be worth it to find out later who made these golems. 'Cause
Do they look like they've
I wonder too.
been made at a forge?
These things look like they were slapped together. You would imagine that they were made at a forge. Yes.
I mean, it would seem to think that they might be made from his master inside the castle, since he's been at the
It
forge.
can't hurt.
Yeah.
Maybe we can find a way to replicate them. I mean, they did do work. I mean, they didn't really hurt me, but
Alrighty, I would like to
Good.
harvest as many claws, teeth, and red scales as I can.
Give me nature or survival. We do survival. Sorry.
18.
Okay. You are able to get, with an 18, let me roll a die here. You're able to get 6 claws. You are also able to get the fire sack, like the chemicals that it, like you would take 2 of them and mix them together, but you get the one that you would be able to light things on fire.
Yeah,
Um,
Byron's really good at handling sack, so.
Yep. And you get 50 pounds worth of like enough dragon scales that you could make either a big ass shield or some armor.
Okay.
Maeve would like to climb onto the dragon and try and get off the collar,
Sure.
possible.
Yep.
We'll use that as sleight of hand, right?
Give me an investigation check.
Is there anything you'd like to do, Casper, while Maeve's
I'm
getting off
rolling
on top of the
terribly,
dragon?
So that's an 8. Hey!
It's just
Hey!
I was
climbs on top of the
literally your
dragon's
words.
chest.
I just.
I said I'm gonna climb on.
Yeah, I heard you.
Maeve's holding a fake mustache in her hand.
I want to recover one of the golems. So whatever I have to do to get that in the portable hole, fold it up, origami it. I don't know.
So you're strong enough that you can actually just tear the wings off, and then you would be able to fold its tail up underneath it. It once you extinguished its being, the lava or whatever was inside of it went inert, so you don't have to worry about that.
Okay. I wasn't going to, but I appreciate you making that not a point for Maeve to get mad.
My investigation was 8, but can I still
Okay.
unlock the collar?
Sure, give me a sleight of hand.
That's a 15.
Okay. You seeing Byron do it, he talked to you about it. You pop the lock.
She is going to take it and throw it in some nearby lava in the hopes that that'll like melt and damage it.
Okay. You huck it across the way and it lands in some lava and very, very melty like. You see it lay flat and then it goes up and then sinks down straight into the lava. Before you guys get too excited, please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Everybody's near me! Yay!
You get advantage, is that it? Or, oh no, plus 4.
15 for me.
22 for me.
14. Well, with the plus 4, 14 for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
You all pass.
So we know it's below.
Woo!
14.
You're welcome, Maeve.
Thank you.
Okay.
Alright, so we were gonna climb this cliff, I think.
Yeah, we also need to keep an eye out. This dragon might have had a horde here somewhere prior to being controlled.
Well,
Okay.
it claims that it was the one doing the controlling. So,
I'm just gonna say, in my experience, the one wearing the collar usually isn't the one in control.
fair enough.
All right, Byron
You'll
is going
never
to throw Maeve towards the top of the cliff with a rope on her back.
Maeve does fancy flips to make it an acrobatics check instead of an athletics check.
Yeah, sure. Why not? You guys get up there eventually. You take it slow. You get up
You don't
the
even
up.
get to
I
roll.
carry Byron.
Yep, go ahead and roll. Give me a athletics check.
Oh, you said acrobatics.
Nope.
I thought we agreed on acrobatics.
Okay.
You agreed on nothing.
Wait, I want to roll athletics.
You
too, just to see what it would be.
loser.
Oh, it's an
Good
18 or a 19
day.
either way.
Okay. You get up there very
It's really
very
great.
easily.
We keep rolling the dice until you get what you want. That's
No, I was
crazy.
just curious what the comparison would be.
Okay, we climb the cliff. Byron can see all the burn scars on Casper's back.
Yeah.
His skin looks like crispy guacamole.
Maeve stands at the top with kawaii eyes as she watches this little like koala and koala mom climb happen because she, like Clem, is a big
I beat you to the top so
By
fast. You do not
far,
watch us. We watch
Catherine.
you.
Yeah, excuse
We
you.
wa-
You beat me to the top.
Yeah.
Roll for it. Roll
Nope.
for it.
26.
Nope. You guys get to the top at the same time.
Thank you.
So if you look into the Discord, I actually updated the map to show you where the dragon fight happened. So if you want to see what's going on, you could look over there. You are slightly up, a little bit right, or a little bit south and to the west if you're using cardinal directions. And you have come up on this plateau.
It just
To the up and right, there is the ruins. Past that is the castle behind a lake of lava.
I think we head towards the ruins. Let's figure out what this is,
Yeah.
and we may even need to potentially set up for another rest. I know
Yeah.
we just took a short rest, but we may need to take another.
And most importantly, Justin did say there might be stuff we could loot in the ruins.
There might be.
Favorite.
Okay, so you guys head over to the ruins. It's not a lot. It's probably the equivalent of 6 houses. They're made of volcanic stone. Something has smashed these houses. Looks like relatively recently that this has happened. But that's what's there. There's pieces of roof. There's doors. You can't find any people or bodies. But it has been smashed very thoroughly.
Maeve would like to loot.
Give me
Descriptive if you wanted, but
give me an investigation if you're trying to dig through the rocks.
20.
I think while
Okay.
she's digging, I think Byron might set up a tiny hut and cool us down and take a short rest just to get people's hit points back.
I can't anymore. Can I? Wait, did we do a long rest recently?
No.
Yeah, I can't anymore because Lisa made me use all my hit die for last time that I was down in.
Lisa did it, huh?
Yeah, I can.
I'll find the chat receipts.
So during this, you at least get Song of Rest, so you get at least 1d8. And you get to reset all your key points and all of that.
Yes,
so.
yes, I am going to do that.
But I'll play Song of Rest. I'll pull out the loot and just kind of strum a few beats. That way you feel relaxed.
Okay.
I would like to, while we're relaxing, check out the architecture of these ruins, maybe. See, do they match the Haragon buildings outside, or are they just something completely different?
These are something completely different. Give me a history. Did you roll history? I'm sorry.
Nope, a 10.
What's that?
A 10.
A 10? You're not exactly sure, but this seems to be... These are dwarven huts. Like these have been created by dwarves. It's a little bit interesting to you that they would be out in the open instead of just carved into the side of the houses, inside of the rock. But looks like dwarven architecture.
Besides investigating for loot from that before, can Maeve also just look and see for more clues? Like, besides Casper knows there's dwarves that lived here, but like just any other things that might be telling of what this little village housing development was.
Sure, you can give me one more history check as well.
Oh, it's not. I just meant like if anything comes up with the stuff that she finds when she's.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So to give you an idea of what you find here, you find loose gems worth 300 gold, and you also find it is a first level spell scroll. And sorry here. You also find a headband of intellect.
Wow.
Number 1, pass off the spell scroll to Byron. Number 2, Emily looks up what a headband of intellect is.
So a headband of intellect is your intelligence score is 19 while you wear this headband. It has no effect on you if your intelligence is already 19 or higher.
Holy shit.
Who needs intelligence, says the baby monk to the rest of the group.
I think I have an attunement slot left. I could use it. I have
I only have a 10, but I'm just wondering if it would like benefit someone who needs it for spellcasting or any features.
I don't think any of us are intellect casting.
We're mainly charisma.
Beep. Are clerics intelligence casting?
Wisdom.
Oh, okay.
It's intelligence are mainly going to be eldritch knights and wizards.
Well, let's have an intellect off, Rob.
You guys could keep it. You could keep it and sell it.
I'm going to look at what the
I'll keep
spell
it for now,
scroll
so I'll
is.
do it too, and then I'll do it later.
Okay. So you, excuse me. You are looking at the spell scroll, and I just lost it here. I apologize. It is. Oh, come on! Don't do this. Sorry, my thing just crashed. Look at something else while I get that to open back up.
Well, I will keep the headband just on me for now. We don't have time to attune for it, I don't think. Well, if we're doing a short
It's
rest,
only
I
an hour, right?
Yep.
I'll
You can do
attune
it
to
over
it for
short rest.
now, and then we can sell it later if need be. But in case.
You have a Neo in the Matrix moment. Just
I know kung fu.
So
wait, I already knew that. Shit.
the
Yeah.
the
She just now
spell-
realizes that she has the intelligence for it. Now she understands it. She knows. She's like, oh shit, that's what I know.
The spell is absorb elements.
Oh, awesome. That's a big
Ooh.
one.
That would have been.
I happen to know that Casey loves that spell.
It's absorb elements is pretty fancy. That's a hell of a reaction spell to be able to take half damage on.
Holy shnikes!
What?
I'm just enjoying all of my skills go up from wearing the headband of intellect. That's all.
From 0 to +4. Okay. Well, good work, everyone. These ruins are really old. I can't tell much about them, but I think they're dwarven.
I read Dwarvish. Is there anything that I can see like rune wise that we can read over, or can I like look at the structure to try and maybe determine what this was?
Sure. Give me well, you're gonna need an intelligence check, I guess, because history wouldn't make sense.
12.
Okay. You're getting a little bit of bits and pieces here. From what you can find, it looks like the dwarves that were here were outcasts.
Damn. Living in a volcano because society doesn't accept you. That's
Mhm.
pretty badass.
Yep.
Gotta give it to him.
Yeah. Dwarves are tough, but that's a rough life.
I would love to know what ruins Byron reads to super angsty and emo ruins. No, society doesn't accept us. Nobody understands us.
He finds a
It's a tab-
MySpace.
Yeah, it's a
Finds
tablet.
A MySpace from a teenage dwarf that died.
I find the one book that's just like, God,
My life is so
life is
hard.
only pain.
It was a book, and it says, "I used to be in a Haragon village." All right, so what do you guys want to do? We got about 29 minutes left.
All right.
If we rested, do we want to just keep heading towards the castle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Where's that
I mean,
map?
that was our main threat, so let's just hustle. Yes.
Yeah, well, that was our main threat from being discovered, and since you screamed out in the middle of the open, that pretty well brought that guy in. So
Yeah, that was my plan all along.
I'm
Pretty
gonna
smart.
take a safe guess and say we do not want to try and cross this lava, and would rather use that convenient bridge there.
So yeah, there is a lava river to your right or to your west, and it is 50 feet wide. It's leading away from you towards the south. There is a bridge that is crossing this river, leading over towards the front entrance of the castle.
Where's Klumar when you need him?
yeah, I don't think I have any ability to move the land.
Byron, I can carry you if you want to use Athena and look through Athena while we move. Because they have, I don't know, they have archers, dragon archers on the walls. We should learn about that
that's-
sooner than later.
That's my question. Do we want to stick to this side of the river or more towards the middle ground where we're not so close to lava? But
It looks all
Still out
wide
in the
open,
open.
so I don't know if it matters.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the map, we need to figure out a way to get into the castle. So I will use Athena to scout as we get closer. He can, he'll hop into Casper's bulging arms and let him carry him, and he'll just go completely senseless, and he'll move into Athena and let her take over and fly around, see if he can't find maybe like a point of egress into the castle, or if the front gate's the only thing, he'll just kind of like fly around. He'll keep her low and below the castle wall, not like high.
Okay. So you can see that if you were able to get in on the other side, you might be able to scale a wall a little bit easier. And that would be on the west side, closest to where you guys are at. The southern side of the castle, so like the other where the other side of the river is at, the lava river's at, that section of wall comes up pretty close to where the lava river is at. Another thing that Athena sees is if you go to the other set of ruins, the ones that are on the south shore of the little landmass there. I know this is really hard to explain. If you guys go to the Discord and look at it, there is a set of 3 buildings that look like they were smashed. Over on that section, there is a giant creature, and it has these 2 shields on like one shield on each arm, and it is just bulldozing these ruins. So it's smashing them down into the ground and then just pushing forward and pushing the buildings into the lava.
Doubtful that's worth.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I wonder what game that comes from.
It's I mean, if you want to give me a nature check, we can see what that is.
Oh, okay. Yes, I will do that.
Well, no, that would be Athena. Sorry.
Oh, Athena
So
has to make the check.
No, it would be Byron seeing through Athena.
Yeah.
critical for 25.
Okay, so that is a dreadnought. So it's essentially a fire giant plus. They're these big giant. They're bigger than regular giants, and they're usually kind of dumb. So they're essentially given like protect this thing or smash this stuff over there.
All right, so let's make a plan here so we can get moving. Do we want to? So the point of egress is either getting across the lava river, which there's really no way to do very easily. So basically,
Probably jump it.
using the bridge is the only way we have the ability to get across.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then I guess
So
we head
part of it
towards-
will be how stealthy we can be going across. Do we see, as we are like heading in this direction, any movement on like the castle, up on the castle walls, or any of that?
Give me perception checks as you guys are getting closer. As you're going towards the bridge, you guys are just staying low and looking over there. What'd you get?
I got
22.
Okay, so Maeve is just really starting to feel this heat. But Casper, he's seeing over there, it looks like there's some little floating creatures on the top of the parapet. And when I say little, I mean probably 2 to 3 feet tall. And they look like skulls with wings on
Are
them.
they on fire? Oh, okay.
flaming skulls. Is that what?
Yeah, that's what I
Jesus.
was really worried about.
Oh my gosh, when did Nicolas Cage get here?
Womp womp.
That's Wormroll. That'd be great.
He's riding a motorcycle and he's got a chain that's on fire.
Remind me to tell you about one of Nicolas Cage's upcoming movies at some point that looks
Thank you, Maeve.
stupid.
I see a few skulls with wings on the walls. I can't imagine they're as hard as a dragon, but probably something to be concerned about. A arguably more important question is, what does the gate look like? Is it closed and locked?
Very good question. It is not.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Alright. Well, I say we just fucking go for it.
Yeah. As long as there's not like a single wizard, like, you know, an Istar standing in the middle of the bridge telling us that we can't pass, I think that's the best way to go.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I mean, I fucked up a few wizards in my time, so.
All right, I'm gonna bring you guys to another map.
Sweet.
right. Let's see here. Where's it at? Summon players to board.
Oh God. That's so,
let's
so
see.
bright.
Byron. Oh,
My
what?
eyes.
Better?
Much darker.
A little bit.
Ooh.
Oh my God, this
Oh, wait, I'm
so
not
many
here
pieces to it. Oh my
Okay.
God.
So,
And you thought
the-
this was over.
the last map I made, but this map I modded. It is from Tales Bazaar, and it is called Castle Conchobhair. I don't know. It's by Kodiak Smack. But I put so much shit on here. It's the outside. Well, the insides I didn't do anything to, but the outsides I made very, very different. But I want to make sure this credit is given where credit is due.
I wish sometimes that people in Tailspire would give their maps easy names like Bob or Bill
Well,
or
It's-
Tom.
Or
Probably
Wormhole
their
Castle.
map.
Map is named Bill by.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're just gonna go across.
So you guys go across and you get through the main gate where like the portcullis would be at.
Wait. So
If you don't want to do that, you don't have to. I thought
okay,
that's what you were
I
doing.
was expecting to get accosted by the skulls. So we see the skulls on the wall. Do they not react to us as we're crossing the bridge?
There's skulls here and here.
I
and here.
imagine.
If you're looking at the lights, there are skulls sitting on top of the flaming, the top of the castle. I can't think of the name right
You
now.
ever tried to? Have you ever tried to
Parapet.
look across a campfire at night? It's super hard to see people on the other side, so they may not notice us.
Okay. I'll take it.
That's
I'll
fair.
take it.
And all we can see is just those 4 that are currently on the map.
So that's what you guys can see currently.
Yeah.
And just to give everybody who's listening in the future kind of an idea of what's going on here, there is a giant castle before you, and everything's on fire. It looks like there is magma pouring down the front of the castle. There are 6 giant stone pillars that are leading up to the front of this castle, and each one of them has lava coming up out the top and rolling down the sides. Next of it, there are some sort of crazy looking bones that have been just crammed into the ground as it leads you up into this crazy walkway that goes about 40 or 50 feet and then leads to a 30-foot high metal door. This door is 30 feet high and it's 25 feet wide, and it is ornately carved in what looks to be giant.
Turns out
Giantess.
it's a sex dungeon.
Yep.
I accidentally zoomed in too much, and there is a basement full of fun crap.
Spoilers. You jerk.
It was an accident. I was just zooming around, and it went very far in. I take
Okay.
back.
Okay, so we go through the gate. Do we get anybody
Can
stop
we
us?
try
So
to go
so
through the
you
gate
you were already
stealthily?
through the first set of gates. So if you look at the map that originally you saw, there is a gate around the entire.
Oh, so we're inside that wall that's on
Yeah,
the
you're
original map.
inside the
Okay.
first gate. The first gate was
Got it.
open. Now you're up to the castle proper.
Okay.
So this door, we don't actually know if it's unlocked or not, because it was that first gate that we knew was unlocked.
You do not.
Maeve would lack to stealth as we approach this door.
Okay.
Just-
Yeah,
As
as
a
best as
blanket.
possible. Hide behind the
Mhm.
pillars and stuff.
Mhm.
Okay. So give me some stealth. Uh-oh. Did we lose Rob?
No.
Oh, there he is. Sorry. It just froze up on my side.
15.
Okay, 15.
If we don't change anything, the same result's gonna keep happening. So, I don't know what to tell you.
I've got a +7 to my stealth, and I still rolled a 9.
10.
10. Okay.
Average, baby.
Like,
You guys are you guys are moving up here as stealthy as you can, but it is very hot. It is very bright, and you have to be careful not to lean into the lava, the active lava that's pouring out of things. And you're not being as stealthy as you'd like to be as you move up to the front gate.
Well, that's relative. When Casper doesn't roll 1, he's rolling. Better
Whoa,
than expected.
whoa. I see that movement on the board.
You do see movement on the board. It's
Really?
almost like you made some noise and something saw you.
Okay. Well, I'm sticking with Byron's campfire theory, so let's go up to the door.
Too late, he moved.
I will attempt to unlock the door.
We don't
Okay.
want to knock and go all Jack and the Beanstalk on this.
No, thank you.
All right, so the lock for the door is about 10 feet up. You're probably gonna have to.
I'll get on Casper's shoulders.
Okay.
Yeah, you will.
All right, so give me. Oh, I have all kinds of shit in here. Give me a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand or thieves' tools?
Sorry, thieves' tools. I apologize. I'm trying to delete shit that I put on the inside of the map.
I am trying to get to the thieves' tools. Thieves' tools.
You can do it.
Use the tool.
I believe in you.
Thieves' tools. 21.
Okay.
Click.
So you are playing with the door, and as you start to open the door opens on its own,
Oh.
and it goes, "Welcome."
Good job, Byron.
Who
was
said
good.
that?
Record time.
Who said that?
The
Can you
giant
not
fire
see the
giant.
giant creatures in
Wait.
front of you?
Am I blind?
Jesus
Did I-
Christ!
Oh, you know what it was? For some reason, when I had clicked tab earlier, no names showed up above them, or at least that I could see, so I assumed they were like statues.
Byron slides off of Casper's shoulders.
So,
Good.
you guys see before you, the doors open up, and there are these hulking masses standing before you, and they have, they're on their arms are these giant spikes that end in their fists. On both sides, and there's metal wrapped around their forearms. There's chains wrapped around their chest, and they are wearing masks that come down about halfway on their face, and they're shaped like skulls. These creatures are not as tall as a regular giant, but they are pretty damn big. They'd still be considered a huge creature.
A good evening. Is it a good evening or good day? Oh, great ones. And Maeve does like a little bow and everything. We have followed the call of Wormraw and are here to answer it.
I will nudge Byron and very quietly say, or Byron, Casper, and just say, "See, I told you she was working for him."
If Maeve were not so busy, she would like throw a shoe at him.
Do they look like they're angry? Are they about to attack us?
You
Maeve bowed
as
down.
she says that, right? Let me see. I'm backwards to you guys. So the one on your right takes his hands and pushes them together, and it sounds like someone's banging on drums as the crack from his knuckles as he tilts his head left and right, and you hear just joints popping, and he says, "The master says you killed Charanask. That will not settle with us."
Casper's gonna
Good.
step forward.
And
He's going.
let's get
he's
some
going
initiative.
To crack his... But
Hey,
can I do one thing?
All right,
Can I do
let's
one thing?
let's do some things before you initiate.
Okay.
Hold on,
He is-
Maeve, you can say something in a second. Casper, You got
also
one.
steps forward.
You got
And
one
he
thing.
also cracks his knuckles. Not
Oh, wait,
the
I
sound
wanna
of
do my thing
drums,
first.
but
No,
still
you're
orc knuckles. And he is gonna say, "Yeah, we killed him. Now let us see your master."
It pushes him out of the way.
And I would like to make an intimidation check.
No!
Bro,
Okay.
you already tried to talk to him, and they
I have
immediately roll
not
for
finished.
inspiration.
I was only.
Anyway, I'd like to roll
Hello.
intimidation.
All right.
16 initiative.
Okay. So let me
I'm not
get
rolling
a
initiative
let me
yet.
get some
I don't get
intimidation.
to say. No.
Yes, you're
Roll
going to. Hold on.
Oh, D&D Beyond's being laggy.
Maeve, what's your initiative?
I haven't rolled it yet because I want to say my thing first in an attempt
Okay.
to avoid needing to roll initiative. I
Okay.
have hope. Maybe
Well,
what do you think I'm doing? I'm
We-
just,
we
I'm
just-
trying to roll
we just
initiative
killed
faster.
their pet dragon. I don't think they're too happy with us.
You gotta give me a chance.
Hey, I know we killed your dog, but hi.
I do. Oh my god, a nat 20, 30 inspiration, yes!
Okay.
Yes! Oh my god. Yes!
So you're
I can't be as intimidating as 30 for an intimidation roll IRL. I'm sorry, guys, but Casper, he's just so primal. I mean, he's just a scary guy. He looks really scary. Okay, I promise.
all right,
I promise.
Maeve. What are you trying to do as he is screaming at this
She
guy?
is going to step in front of Casper, okay? And she is going to take the dragon heart out of her bag. And she is going to say, "We are so very sorry. As someone who greatly loves dragons," and she's saying this part honestly. Will you let me finish without laughing, please? And she's saying this part very honestly. As someone who greatly loves dragons, I hate to have to get them out of the way, and I would just like you to know we tried to reason with him and let him know that we were just on our way to you. I hope this can serve as some sort of apology, that you may honor him with this heart, but we did not intend to kill him on our whole journey here, and we're just attacked when we tried to ask him to help us get to Wormraw. Our deepest apologies." And she's just like, "I'm not eloquent, okay?
It's fine.
Here's
But
the
you're
heart
more
of your
eloquent than
dog.
I am."
So you're over there, and give me a persuasion check.
I will.
Giving you a fair warning. You have to beat a 30 because you're over here talking, and Casper is just screaming at the top of his lungs about how he's going to kill their children's children.
kill Rob right now. I could kill
Why do you think your thing is going to succeed against fire giants? Why are you
Well,
trying to reason
because
with fire?
if you hadn't gotten a 30 on intimidation, I have a thing that lets me re-roll my persuasion check
Listen,
if it does poorly, and now there's no
I'm just-
point because you got a 30 on intimidation.
I don't think that's the reason why, but that's okay.
I got
just
a
roll
14,
as well
and I'm
as
not
30.
gonna waste my.
Bro, you have
re-roll
a minus
because-
1 to persuasion, right?
Yes, but I could have re-rolled, and I have a 30 to fight against now, and I wouldn't have had one if you hadn't tried to intimidate them. So I'm not gonna waste my re-roll on it.
Okay, so Casper is just screaming at the top of his lungs, and Maeve's got a heart in her hand, and she's just trying to convince them that you're all just friends here. And
We're friends. I'm just trying to convince him that we didn't like maliciously kill his dragon, so that he'll think that we're here as like servants to Wormraw. I just want that.
they take a step back and they're like, "I must show you to master." And as you see this room before you, it is magnificent. And then it looks like someone went batshit crazy on top of it. The architecture is clearly dwarven, but it has been just destroyed by something that is not meant to be this big in this room. And then on top of that, there is just, it looks like something has just been swiping at the walls with weapons. But these creatures, they take you down this long hallway. As you go past them, to your left and right, there are creatures with long knives on their hands, and they are just on fucking fire. And these two keep walking down the hall. They take you to a door. The one reaches into what is a pocket and gets a key out and opens this giant door. It's not as big as the one that was in the front door, but they take you in, and I can't even get it through the door because this creature's so big.
Is it a normal size key or is it a giant size key?
It is a giant size key.
Okay.
And so I can't get them in there right now, but they take you to another door. And as they open this door, they stand back. And before you is the largest giant that you have ever seen.
Oh god. There's
Hitting. So hold on. You have to go through. Here, where you at? You have to
I
go
don't know where we're
over.
at.
Here, hold on.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Maeve, I can't grab you because I don't know where you went.
And
So
we
Maeve, if you go through that door and look to your left, you guys come up to this other room, and there is this giant, and he is wearing this shambled together armor, and on his arms it looks like there are pistons and things strewn together to make things mechanical, and he has a giant hammer, and he is hitting something in this flame that is about 10 feet high, and it is blue and white, and he is just cackling crazy, and everything goes to black, and you hear, "Hi guys, I'm Nix. I'm back." In 2 weeks. So that is where we're going to end tonight.
I'm sure this is going to go great.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, who would have ever thought that pulling another combat into this combat would be just a great idea?
Good question.
So,
Wow.
what we need to do right now is we need to pick some inspiration.
All right, I was ready for this. So thank you everyone who participated in coming up with a rap name for Byron. We had a lot of great entries. You can find it in the tavern chat. Thank you so much for your submissions. But I'm sorry, hands down, far and away, Alligator just crushed it with 4 of really good entries. The Vicious Mock RE, Hendrik Labard, Dice Cube, and Barty B. Fantastic.
So which one won?
I really like the vicious Mock RE. I really like that.
Well, there we go.
I'm picking that one as the winner, but the next 4 are also her entries. So, fantastic. I'm sorry, John Nito. So I give her inspiration.
Okay, perfect.
Amazing.
So next week we're going to be doing something different because I'm out eating pizza until I explode, and then we'll be back the week after that with our regular shenanigans. But make sure to tune in next week to see what the group gets into. We really appreciate you all for sticking around. If you could tell a friend, a neighbor, or an enemy about us, whether that's through our Discord, our YouTube, or on Twitch, we would greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you next time.
Thanks, guys. Love you guys.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.